Sai Ram, offering our sincere pranams to our Pran Sakha, Atma Ram Bhagwan Shri Satya Sai Baba. Today, filled with love and gratitude, we start a new series of His divine mission, e-Balvikas. Through the recent turnaround of events, as we all are confined to our homes, this gives us the beautiful opportunity to spend some quality time understanding our beloved Baba's teachings. Who are we? Why all this is happening? And what we should do? Let us collectively share our experience with our young children so they can enjoy true happiness. Human birth is the result of many good deeds that one has done over past several births. Our beloved Swami says, do not be deluded by the belief that life has been given to you for eating and drinking and enjoying other physical pleasure. Khana, pina, sona, marna.
The purpose of life.
What is the purpose of life?
Question వేసుకో.
Put a question yourself.
తినటమా?
Is it eating?
నిద్రించటమా?
Is sleeping?
లేక ఇంకేమైనా ఆనందంగా అనుభవించటమా?
Or is anything mere enjoyment?
త్రాగటమా?
Drinking?
Not this.
Not this.
ఖానా పీనా సోనా మర్నా. అంతేనా?
So drinking and eating and ultimately dying.
కట్టెలపడి చావటమేనా మన యొక్క ఏం?
Is it our aim to die ultimately?
Purpose of life అంటే తనను తాను తెలుసుకోవటం, అది purpose of life.
The purpose of life is to know one's own self.
First question వేసుకో.
First put a question
Who
yourself.
am I? Who am I? Who am I?
Put a question to yourself. Who am I?
ఆ క్వశ్చన్ ని దూరం చేసుకుంటున్నారు.
You are away from the question.
Who are you? Where did you come from? Who is what is your name?
Who am I?
నీవెవరో నీకు తెలుసుకుంటే అతనెవరో నీకు తెలిసిపోతుంది.
If you know yourself, you know the other man.
I am man. He is also man.
I am man. He is also a man.
I am God. He is also God.
I am God. He is also God.
ఇంత సులభంగా తెలిసిపోతుంది.
It's quite an easy way.
Khana, pina, sona, marna. This is not the reason for our human birth. It is a pure divine blessings. Birth and death is natural for all the living beings. Then what is the difference between being born as a human and not an animal? Our feelings towards other living beings makes us human. Qualities like kindness, compassion, forbearance and sympathy differentiates man from animals. Still, we tend to forget these inherent qualities, being distracted by the fancies and self-absorption of mundane desires. Balvikas is a divine gift of Bhagwan to children. A mother is the first teacher, Matra Devo Bhav. Even animals have parental instinct. They take care of their children, protect them, feed them and teach them how to survive the wild jungle. Up to a great extent, it is only mother who can impart essential moral as well as spiritual discipline to the children. Manu says, Upadhyanam Dashacharya, Acharyanam Shatam Pita, Shahasram tu Pitramata, Gorve Ritrichayati. This means the teacher of the Vedas is 10 times more venerable than an ordinary teacher. A father is 100 times more than the guru. But a mother is 1,000 times more than a father. Development of mind is only possible with the assistance of a mother and a good teacher or guru. Right from young age, a child is inquisitive and willing to learn, has several questions and needs patience and lots of love. Given constant encouragement and guidance, a strong foundation is formed that hold firm in times of testing. Then children are sent to schools and there the teacher becomes the next guru. Outside home, the children learn from their surroundings. They pick up words, visual expressions and form habits. Recognizing the need to nurture young minds, our beloved Swami in the year 1969, while addressing Mahila Vibhag, the ladies' wing, said, run a Balvihar for your children. Later change it to Balvikas. When the children will listen to stories from our scriptures, epics and the lives of saints from all religions, they will learn. Accordingly, some women gathered and started Balvikas classes. This was a beginning of a great movement to reconstruct human society on the firm foundation of human values of Satya, Dharma, Shanti, prema and ahimsa. That is truth, right conduct, love, peace and non-violence. Currently, there are Balvikas and Science Spiritual Education of Human Values or EHV centers all over the world. Thus, the seed of human values sown by Bhagwan in 1960s has now become a gigantic tree. The silent wave of revolution has set motion by Bhagwan. By his divine Sankalpa has assumed worldwide dimensions. Here today, we will listen to Dr. Uma, who is a professor in IGNOU, New Delhi. She has been associated with Balvikas at Indrapuri. Swami's ardent devotee since childhood, and her association with Balvikas has made her an instrument of Swami. She considered it her fortune that one of her family members, late Gandikote Subramanya Shastriji, whom Swami loved a lot, had penned Sai Gayatri. So let's listen to her.
Om Shri Sai Ram. My humble pranams at the lotus feet of Bhagwan Shri Satya Sai Baba. Today I just want to say a few words on the importance of Balvikas. Swami always used to say that children are the treasure of this universe. So they need to be nurtured like plants. Like they get education from the schools, colleges, but apart from education which helps them to progress in life, some values need to be imbibed in them. It is not that the educational institutions do not, but the focus of the educational institutions is something different. But in Balvikas, what is attempted to is to instill certain basic human values. Like Satya Seva organizations emphasize on Satya, Dharma, Shanti, Prema, Ahimsa. All these, when instilled in children at a young age, helps them to grow up and develop as better human beings, and it continues with them, it is in them till eternity. So Balvikas attempts to focus on this. The children, when they come, they learn spiritual messages, songs, bhajans, and it is entirely a different atmosphere. And the parents also have a very important role in bringing the children or sending the children to Balvikas. So Balvikas gurus, children and parents are very important components or what we call the stakeholders of Balvikas. So regular interaction periodically in Balvikas classes helps children to understand the basic values and also practice them in their day-to-day life. They learn how to respect the elders, help the elders. Like as Swami says, help ever, hurt never. This is a very simple saying. So, like this, many of the things that Swami has said and what we expect from children, they attending the Balvikas helps them to imbibe these values. Like respecting the nature, environment, not to cause harm to anyone. So these are the basic things that we need to tell the children. And the other important thing is, at a young age, they are put on a spiritual path. Like they know that God is their friend and how to make God a friend, how to confide. And it strengthens their not only the physical health but their emotional health. Especially now we find that in the present COVID pandemic, like children are put to a lot of stress, but constant exposure to God, or some supreme being, universe, nature, anything, whatever they may call. It helps them to strengthen themselves, equip themselves, capacitate themselves to face any crisis. So Balvikas has a very important role in developing all these qualities, tendencies amongst children. That's why Swami emphasized that children from the age of 5 to 15 need to be exposed to these values and attend the Balvikas classes regularly. Once, Swami was in the prayer hall and there were a lot of children there. So he called one of them and he whispered and asked, "Who is you? How many brothers do you have?" Then he said, "2." Then Swami said, "No, all of them are your brothers." Then he called another boy and he asked, "How many friends do you have?" So he thought that the first one said 2 and Swami said, "All of them are your brothers." So he said, "All of them, Swami, are my friends." Then Swami said, "No, they are not your friends. God is your friend. Make God your friend. Tell God everything and God will never leave your hand." This the Balvikas tries to instill amongst the children. Om Sai Ram.